From Wish TV and the All Indiana Podcast Network, this is the News 8 Daily 8 Podcast with Wish TV's Kylie Conway. A Wish TV News 8 update.
Hi, I'm Lena Pringle, filling in for Kylie Conway. This is your News 8 Daily 8 for Tuesday, January 3rd. A soggy start to your Tuesday as rain moved through overnight. More scattered showers could return by the afternoon. You want to keep your rain gear on hand. Today's highs, however, will be in the low 60s. Tuesday starts with breaking news from several fronts. First, Indianapolis police confirm one person is dead after a chase ends in a crash. IMPD says an officer tried to stop a stolen car just before 4 this morning on I-465 near 71st Street. The chase ended when the car hit a traffic pole at 62nd and Zionsville Road. Now to breaking sports news. Doctors say the next 12 to 24 hours are critical for Damar Hamlin's recovery after he collapsed mid-game. The Buffalo Bills say Hamlin suffered a cardiac arrest and is in critical condition. It happened in Cincinnati, where Hamlin is now in a hospital and the Bengals stadium lit up in blue in tribute to him. The game halted and there's no clear word if, when, or how it will resume. It all happened after Hamlin got up from a tackle. Cincinnati Bengals receiver T. Higgins lowered his shoulder and hit Hamlin right in the chest. Hamlin took Higgins to the ground. Hamlin stood up quickly and fell backwards seconds later. CPR was administered to him for several minutes on the field while surrounded by teammates, some of them in tears while they shielded him from public view. The Bills say Hamlin's heartbeat was restored on the field. An ambulance then took him to the University of Cincinnati Medical Center. Dozens of Bill fans and a few Bengal fans gathered near the emergency room entrance to pray for Hamlin. Doctors say they will likely slowly start weaning him off of the ventilator within the next 24 hours to determine whether he can breathe on his own. NFL executives say the Bills will return to the team facility this morning, with the exception of a few players who stayed behind with Hamlin. Hamlin's injury is inspiring a wave of giving. Overnight, donations have soared to a toy drive Hamlin helped set up. He started it back in 2020 to help his hometown in Pennsylvania. His initial goal for the fundraiser when it started was $2,500. In the hours since his injury, it has grown to well over $3 million. Tens of thousands of people have donated, and if you'd like to visit the site, we've made it easy for you. You can head to wishtv.com. Our coverage is at the top of the page in the As Seen on Wish TV section. Also breaking, Indianapolis police say a teenage boy is dead after an unintentional shooting on the east side. According to IMPD, it happened yesterday on West Arlington Court near Arlington Avenue and 21st Street. Officers say the boy arrived at Community Hospital East just before 3 in the afternoon. They tell News 8 he was originally in stable condition, but later died from his injuries. No word yet on his name or age, but police say they do have a person of interest in custody. The shooting marks the first homicide of 2023. Happening today, a likely return to Idaho for the man accused of killing 4 college students. Brian Koberger is in custody in Pennsylvania. His attorneys say he will not fight to stay there and will waive the extradition process today. Police say Koberger killed 4 University of Idaho students in an apartment in November. He faces first-degree murder charges. Police have not given a possible motive or said if Koberger knew the victims. They said that they have DNA evidence linking him to the crimes. Koberger is a graduate student at Washington State University. Also happening today, a new Congress starts. It marks an era of divided government as Republicans take control of the House while Democrats keep control of the Senate. House Republicans must also elect a new speaker today. GOP leader Kevin McCarthy is next in line, but it's not a sure win. McCarthy would need 218 votes to win. Republicans hold just more than that at 222 seats. Lawmakers are set to convene at noon. Speaking of new eras, the 118th Congress is breaking barriers with the most female lawmakers in history. A total of 149 women will be serving in Congress, breaking last year's record by 2. Women of color are also set to break a record for representation with 58 members. The new Congress also includes the House's first Gen Z lawmaker. And happening today, a years-long investigation into corruption by Muncie city officials moves forward as the final defendants learn their sentences. In all, the investigation led to the arrest and charge of 9 people, including former Mayor Dennis Tyler. Tyler was sentenced in November of 2021 to a year in prison with 3 years supervised release. He accepted $5,000 in cash to steer city construction work to a contractor. Officials investigating will hold a press conference about the convictions and sentencings this afternoon at 3 at the U.S. Attorney's Office in downtown Indianapolis. This has been your News 8 Daily 8 for Wish TV. I'm Lena Pringle. You can find us online at wishtv.com and follow us on Facebook when you search Wish TV.
This is the News 8 Daily 8 podcast with Wish TV's Kylie Conway. A Wish TV News 8 update on demand. For even more, on demand and on the go. Connect with Wish TV on Facebook at wishtv.com and on the free Wish TV mobile app. Thank you for listening. And be sure to like, subscribe, and follow this podcast for updates every weekday morning on the All Indiana Podcast Network and wherever you get your podcast.